off. Arthur kickboxes on in behind. Here's the wire. Drew Crew digs down to win it.
Race number one, tough to watch there. Condolences go out to the connections of Mystique, who was about to win the race before having that obvious issue late in the stretch. What's Her Number dials into the victory in the winner's circle with Joe Sharp and Luis Saez. Again, Kevin, tough game, sometimes tough to watch. What's Her Number, the official winner there, and again, condolences to the connections of Mystique.
Yeah, definitely repeat your sentiment there.
All right, let's move on to race number two. We've got the 2-year-olds in the spotlight in this race. We've got a couple of horses taking the vast majority of the money here in the second race. Started the early pick 4. And this is an auction restricted maiden special. You're going to see a lot of these at this time of year. 5 furlongs is the distance for these 2-year-olds. Let's go to Kevin's top pick, who is the second choice, the number 9. Happy Prince from Marcassi. Jose Ortiz aboard.
Yeah, Cairo Prince colt making this first start. We've got those 4 morning moves, 3 of them here at Churchill Downs. Cairo Prince, they do pretty good first time as a 2-year-old, looking at the numbers there. 10% first time 2-year-olds. And then on the bottom side of things, Happy Monitoring. 1 first time starters from 4 to try. So we've got the precocity on that side of things. Now we get the ability to watch the works. Cheers to Bruno, Jason Graff, everybody on the team who's filming those. And I thought we've just been keeping good company. That's something I like to keep in mind, Joe, is not only the time, but who are we doing it with? That kind of gives us insight into the head of the trainer, what they're thinking in terms of how they match up. Blinging It Back was one of those that we were working with and working even with. We saw a big run from that one, a little bit spotty, but maybe would have won the race, finished second here last week on debut. And then America the Great, who we can't remember if we're going to see on the 11th or the 15th, but coming up, but definitely a well-bred runner who looks very good. So this one seems very dangerous, has this outside post, a little bit of a worry there in terms of you see horses, whether they're experienced or not, sort of break into the open space. But Happy Prince taking the early money is the second choice in the Will Pays for the Daily Double. So I imagine we sit there around 2-1 versus the 7.
All right, let's go to the 7 quick. Then we're going to go to Caitlin. Chalky White is the favorite. Has been training in New York. Seems to be invading with purpose here.
Yeah, you got to think that we are. Amelia Green has started quite well. 6 wins this year from 23 starts. Used to be with Todd Pletcher. Definitely a barn that you can trust. Attracting Luis Saez. Big moves in the morning. Consistent big moves. So, on the bottom side of things, you can see Race, but then Astern and then Evan Song, those Grand Dam and Grandsire, they were both precocious. So the practical jokes are precocious. You can see the precocity